everyone. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense here, an early 3rd and long. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's in! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Jets.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Now a return coming from the 14. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Second and 10. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, The defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
On second down, here's McCarthy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
He'll get up and spike it here. Third and a long way to go. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
That pass play good for 22. Good for a Jets first down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Rolling right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction.
And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
Here's Brown on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hard. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. One quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's got it inside the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Barkley will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Got it. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, and he is deep-leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. following this. Here's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap down Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket. And with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. That's taken in, and he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 12, facing 4th down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hurts will try it again. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Again, Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Set up the screen here for Tootin. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
The outside catch made by Worthy. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jets. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. Hurts to the air on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
A run straight ahead with Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Now it's Hurts. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Now Hurts on 4th down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jets.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point coming now from Brown. He gets it to go, and the Jets add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Forced out wide, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Azeez Ojulari in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with that.
He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, It all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this will be incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's caught by the great tight end and broadcaster, Greg Olsen.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones, and the coverage.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A little play action here with McCarthy. His throw left side is complete. And he's very Touchdown. They mark them just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point
The
conversion.
throw, it's McCarthy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gains. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Now, Hurts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This one fielded out beyond the 25, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 33-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a third and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point,
to the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the Hall of Famer, Darrelle Revis.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, wait. Hold everything. A timeout has been called. It's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game.
First down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. A ball deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed. And they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
chill. Right on my side is my eagle becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever out dark hallways? This place I kissed, I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations. Change a lot of names, some. I bet you right up when we start the show. But I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love some plays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Lock, strike, so we begin that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as a better goal of mine. Because we don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whatever the rap show the world is on. You know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Right outside your head for redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for yourself, mate. Check, test, the 3 of 11 is LA. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds. Electrified by the sound, it comes from the down. And we change a lot of things, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pound him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I know. It's not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got good go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like open. 4 a.m.
it just spin. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
NBA, block 'em out of the phone. I'm breaking hearts and I put 'em in chrome. Swipe 'em, no swipe.